I don't answer questions.
Okay, is there somebody here who can answer questions?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, I don't really know how to respond to that, sir.
Got anything you want to say about that?
I don't answer questions.
Would you mind telling us why?
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
911 emergency, St. Louis County. What's the address of your emergency?
55 Grosso Plaza.
55 Grosso Plaza, UPS?
Yes. Yes, USPS.
Okay, what's going on there?
Okay, so I've got a guy out here in the lobby that's acting up, and I've asked him to please stop filming in our lobby, and he is standing right in front of the clerks. He's intimidating the clerks. I can't get him out of the office.
What's he look like?
He's a white male, about 5'4", white hair, white beard. He's in we think it's maybe a light tan Carhartt jacket, glasses.
About how old would you say?
Probably in his 60s.
You see white hair, white beard?
White hair, white beard. I believe he had a white beard. It's hard to remember just seeing him once.
What color was that jacket?
Light tan.
Did he display any weapons?
Did not see any.
Okay. Is he threatening anyone?
No, but he was, when I walked out there, I just asked, I said, is there something going on? He's like, no. He's like, it's not in your rules right here. I can film in this office. I said, sir, please. And he just wouldn't stop. I can't get him to stop.
Okay. And your name, ma'am?
Dawn Frenzel. I'm the manager of the office.
All right, Dawn. We'll have an officer out there shortly.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Recording.
Unreasonable.
Yeah. Who is it?
Gentleman right here.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. My name is Officer Haddock with County PD.
Hi, my name's Mr. Gibson. How are you?
Nice to meet you, Mr. Gibson. You want to tell me what's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
Well, they're telling me that you make them feel a little uncomfortable
Okay.
standing here and filming it all.
All right.
So, any particular reason for that?
Have you heard of the First Amendment?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm a
so
big
what is
proponent
the
of our
first...
Constitution.
Oh, good. So what does the First Amendment say?
Well, freedom of speech, bottom line.
First one is freedom of speech, yes.
Yep.
And the second one in the First Amendment is freedom of the press. There is a memo that came out in 2010 that came through, who's the federal...
You talk about citizen and journalists, right?
Yes.
Okay, so is that the capacity that you're in right now? Is it
Absolutely.
citizen? Okay. All right, that's fine, but you also would agree with me if I say that these employees here have a right to not to feel harassed.
Oh, well, certainly, but their feelings don't trump my rights neither.
Okay, but why would you do it? I mean, why would you?
The real reason why I did it, one, to test them, two, to educate them.
Okay.
Here's their rules right here.
Okay.
It says you're allowed to film.
Okay.
Rules governing the contact of the postal property. I'm sorry that they're ignorant of their own rules. This is their rules. It's right here.
Okay. What does it say? What does it say?
It says photographs for news, advertising, or commercial purposes. So that means that covers just about everything. Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, auditoriums, when used for public meetings, except where prohibited by official signs or Social Security Force personnel or authorized personnel or a federal court order or rule. Other photographs may be taken only with the permission of the local postmaster or installation head.
Okay.
Photographs for news, advertising, or commercial purposes. So that means that covers just about everything. Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies,
Who asked him?
foyers, corridors, auditoriums, when used for public meetings, except where prohibited by official signs or social security force personnel
They asked him to leave, right?
or authorized personnel or a federal court order or rule. Other photographs may be taken only with the permission of the local postmaster or installation head.
So, you're doing it just because you think you can do it?
Sir, I can do it by the law, by the federal law.
Let's try
Just because it's
to.
legal.
Have they asked you to leave?
No, they haven't asked me.
No, I have asked him to stop filming.
Are you asking him to do it?
Oh, I am.
Okay. So we need to get out of here. They don't want you here.
Now,
It's private property.
it's not private property, sir. I own this property.
You own this?
Yes, sir, and so do you.
Okay, we're not.
It's a text.
We're not doing this. Let's leave. They don't want you here. You gotta
And
go.
if I don't leave, what?
You go to jail.
I go to jail for
Yes.
what?
Trespassing.
Oh, please. Please arrest me for
We're not doing
trespassing.
Let's
Oh, yes,
just
sir,
leave.
you will be sued.
Okay.
That's a violation of my rights.
Is it which one?
The First Amendment, have you ever
Freedom
heard
of
of it?
speech.
Freedom of the
Trespassing.
press.
Okay, that doesn't cover trespassing. Let's talk
I'm
outside.
not trespassing.
You are.
Why don't we go ahead and step outside?
Let's talk outside.
How
Let's
can
not
I
talk
be
here.
trespassed
Because
in
it's
a
private
public
pro- no,
area?
it's private
I'm
property.
standing up.
Mr. Gibson, can I see your ID card, please?
No, sir.
Well, guess what? In the county of St. Louis, you are required by law to identify yourself when a police officer asks you to do that.
Only if I have been,
I would like to file a formal complaint.
Suspected of committing a crime, yes, sir.
That's right.
I'll help you finish.
Yeah, right now
so
we're
right now you are
suspected
suspected of trespassing. So identify yourself,
See your
please.
ID card.
no, sir.
Okay, let's go to jail.
Get out of here.
Hey, you don't have to twist me.
You're fine. Nobody's hurting you. This is all on camera. We're good.
I'm not being lawful arrested.
Because you're being fine right now. We're gonna add a second set of cuffs so you're not
I have
uncomfortable.
not committed a crime.
Listen, I'm gonna put this phone.
I think you guys have been reasonable with me.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, sir. Oh, yes, I do.
What do you got? What do you got?
Do you have a gun with
I think I have it in my pocket. Right
Okay.
This one.
Don't reach. Stop reaching.
Okay, that's all right. Yeah, just go ahead.
In here?
Yeah.
Okay. You see that sign right there?
Which one?
The one that says no firearms on federal property?
Unfortunately, unfounded today.
That one?
I see that.
Okay. Just making sure you see it. Could you finish patting it down? I'm going to secure this. I'm going to put this in my car.
Yeah.
That's the fucking trigger.
Vehicle accident in the area of 6913 Highway Double C Charles, 6913 Highway CC. EMS and fire right now scene. There's nobody around the vehicle. Baylor County from William Spring State. St. Louis County. Louis County, would you have an officer that can check the area 141 northbound onto the ramp of 44 eastbound? 141 northbound ramp to 44 eastbound. 3 vehicles are on the shoulder with their hazards on. Troopers unable to stop. Sounds good. Go get some bags, sir. Thank you. 2418. 2418, can you show us in Rod to Leon? 2418, sir, Rod to Leon, 1126.
Sir, you are under arrest for trespassing. Let's go sit in the car.
You know the law of trespassing, sir?
Sure do. When someone asks you to leave and you don't, that's trespassing. And you said
I
you were going to have
I never refused to leave,
Can I finish
sir.
talking, please?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
sir. Please do.
We asked you to leave, okay? When this is what happened from my point of view. I'm going to explain it once.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I walked in, you were reading the board about photographing and videotaping. Yes,
Yes,
or no?
sir.
Yes,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
You were saying,
Here, can we start?
No, I'm going to finish talking.
Okay,
Okay,
please.
because I tried that once. And I
Okay,
tried to be
I'm
very...
sorry.
Let me talk, you stop talking.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Because if you interrupt me again, I'm not going to explain it.
Okay.
Fair?
Sure.
I walked in, I said, you have to leave. You said, no, this is, I own it. And then I said, you own it? And you said, yes. And you said, I own it. So you're kind of implying that it's taxpayers' property, yes? Is that what you were
Yes, sir.
implying? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you're wrong. That is private property. They asked you to leave. You didn't leave.
I didn't.
Let me finish talking.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I asked you to leave. You said, no. I said, then I said something along the lines, well, you're going to go to jail. Then you said, okay, arrest me because I'm not leaving. And you gave me your hands implying that's the only way you're going to jail. On top of that, you had a firearm on federal property. That's another crime. So that's what you're being arrested for. Let's go sit in the car.
Sir, I would think it would be legitimate for them to put a sign on the door.
They don't need a sign.
On the door?
To ask you to leave?
No,
For
not
what?
to ask me to leave.
About what? The filming?
No, about the firearm.
Okay.
That should be posted on the door.
I know, I'm just checking. I believe you.
Or otherwise, I would not walk in with it.
Sure.
The sign was on a very
Spread your
thin
legs.
wall.
Spread your legs,
Yeah,
please.
but I didn't see it.
Thank you.
It should have been on the door. That's legitimate, sir. That is true. I think it's absolutely true. But, and then I was already in the building.
Have a seat, please.
Go ahead and take a seat in the car.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go get
all this property.
That's fine. Just put it in the trunk.
The trunk?
Officer Holmes?
Yes.
I don't mean to be disrespectful
Okay,
to
have
you,
a seat.
sir. You're a legitimate person.
Thank you.
I
Please have a
appreciate
seat.
you. And I wasn't refusing to leave, honest. I wouldn't.
Okay, well, I have a body camera, and I think that's going to tell me otherwise. Please put your
Yes,
seat
sir.
in there. I'm going to go get the reporting party's information. Thank you. Sir, there's I guess a lady out there that we were talking to. Do you know where she went?
I'm sorry?
There was someone out here who we were talking to that called the police. Do you know where she went?
I'll get it for you.
Please.
Yeah.
Thank you. $1304.
Sorry, 1304.
Number for trespassing, please.
Florida number is 68686868.
10 4
Hanging out at 11:30. Sorry, just going through. 130223, 11:30.
Excuse me. That was her, yeah. I'll wait. Did you call? Can I talk to you? You're the one who called the police?
I went and told my boss to call the police.
Who's the one
that had the problem with me?
Who's the one that asked him to leave?
She asked me to leave and I asked her to leave. And I told him to quit filming.
What's your last name?
Schimza, S-C-H-I-M-S-A. And then my boss, but I told him he couldn't say bad things at the post office. And I said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything.
What's your date of birth?
5/14/1962.
What is your phone number?
My cell number is 314-277-5339. I don't want him knowing any of that.
He won't.
Yeah, he was out here and he was...
So he was filming and you asked him to leave?
No, first he was out here just saying bad things.
What was he saying?
He was saying about the post office, it's going out of business, and it's done for, and it needs to be privatized, and it does, and he kept saying bad things. And I said, sir, don't say bad things about the post office, that's not nice.
Right.
And then he said something else. I said, sir, didn't your mother teach you that if you didn't have anything nice to say, you shouldn't say anything at all? It's my right, I can say anything I want. I said, sir, if you don't have anything nice to say, please don't say anything at all. I said, you can go ahead and leave if you have bad things to say. Then he goes, well, just because of that, I'm going to start filming.
So you asked him to leave, okay.
Correct. And then I said, you can't film in the post office, sir. He said, I can do anything I want. And he said, start filming. I said, you're not filming me. And I turned the close shut down, and I walked away, and I got this. We needed to have an irate customer in the front.
Okay.
We need to right away. We need him out of here. He came up and told him to leave. He couldn't film. He said, yes, I can. He came up and was filming my coworkers, filming everything. And you're not allowed to. I mean, somebody who's got a gun. You're not allowed to have a gun in here.
Wait, he said that?
He said, the officer he had a gun or weapon on him.
Oh, no, yeah.
The officer told him, if you have a gun, we got to sign that paper. There's no weapon.
The other officer? So he told the other officer when we were taking him in
Yeah, when
handcuffs?
they're taking stuff off.
Oh, yeah.
He had a gun in here.
Yeah. No, I know. He's going to jail. He's going to jail.
He's a mouth. I don't want him right now.
I hear
I don't want him in
you.
here.
I got you. We'll tell him he's not allowed back. He's trespassed from the property.
Okay. I'm not trespassing. No, I don't want him in here threatening us, and I'm going to film you. I can do what I want
Right.
to you.
I got you. Great. Okay, thank you.
I think my charges against him.
I got it. Yep. I understand. I got you. Okay. I understand. Okay.
Good. That's good to hear. I wouldn't either. I would not. We'll get it taken care of. I will. As soon as I'll talk to him as soon as he calls back. All right. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
What is your last name?
Frenzel, F-R-E-N-T-Z-E-L.
First name?
Dawn.
What's your date of birth?
1964.
What's your phone number?
314-461-5652.
What's your title here?
I'm the manager.
And so what happened? You asked him to leave?
Yes.
How many times? Roughly. At least once.
I asked him when he was in the lobby or out there. And then I don't think I asked him when he was in here, but I asked him when he was over there trying to show me the stuff on the wall. And then I asked him to please stop filming like 3 times.
Right. And you did ask him to leave, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. And then he didn't, and then we showed up.
Yes.
Right? And then he got handcuffs. That's it. And you heard me ask him to leave.
Yes, I did.
And then he said, you're going to have to take me to jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, we won't be back.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Is anybody else picking up any people in?
You're okay?
Okay.
Thank you. What's up?
So that label is his car. He also requested to see the supervisor. I called Sergeant Wilson. He's on his way down.
Okay.
So we gotta wait till Sergeant Wilson arrives. You want to check with Sergeant Wilson or what?
I mean, if he's on his way, he's on his way.
Yep.
I guess we're going to tow his car.
So, okay. The keys are in the...
Cool. Could you sit on the tow well?
Say again?
Could you start the tow sheet for me? Yeah. 1304, could you start Squires for a passenger vehicle?
1304.
I don't think there's a serial on this.
1304, you chose on.
Well, that thing's from 1890.
Poor, thank you. Is there a serial number on it?
I don't think there is. There might be.
Okay.
You might have to look hard.
What are you saying?
Loaded?
Yeah, it was loaded.
I heard somebody with this shit on himself.
I know. Wait. Yeah, there's no serial number. I guess this probably just doesn't have one.
Who the fuck knows?
I have no idea.
All right, we're gonna start over some shit.
Thank you. Hold up. Yes.
Could one of you guys move my car for me?
No, sir.
No. Are you gonna tell me?
Yes, sir.
Could you maybe give me a break on that, man?
No, sir, because if we drive the car and we break it somehow, then we get sued.
But I mean, can you give me a break on towing it?
Well, how am I going to do that? It's parked in a no parking zone.
No, it isn't. Where's it say no parking? It's outside of the yellow curb.
Okay. You're in a driveway.
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's a no parking zone.
Shouldn't it be posted?
Not really.
And shouldn't the curb
Not all roads are posted no parking.
Shouldn't the curb be yellow because the yellow
If it's a fire lane, yes.
it's certainly yellow in front of it.
Okay.
I just had a couple problems.
I understand.
Alright guys, Rogue Nation here with you, and we're going to be going over the lawsuit here that this gentleman, Mr. Gibson, has filed. Here's the case number here for you. You can follow along as the case moves through the Eastern District of Missouri. We'll go over his paperwork here, and I'll scroll through it, you know, timely to let everybody have a chance to take a look. You can pause it and read it. I do believe that he's going through counsel. He has counsel that is representing him on this. So, as we go through this, you'll see that a lot of the 1983 complaints are going to look the same. You know, with the venue jurisdiction, with the factual background, with the claims of rights violations and such. Factual background here is at approximately 11 a.m. February 10th, 2020, Mr. Gibson went to the Afton post office to mail some packages. Mr. Gibson was arrested by St. Louis County Police officers Hadzik and Holmes after filming the post office interior. The post office supervisor called the police, an emergency 911 call, because Mr. Gibson was filming. The supervisor explains that she asked Mr. Gibson to please stop filming in our lobby. The post office supervisor states in the 911 call that Mr. Gibson showed her the federal CFR 39232.1 that regulates rules of conduct on postal property. Alright. So I've read through this myself. This seems like a very good complaint. So again, I'll go through this slowly. It's 35 pages, so we won't spend a lot of time on each page, but you know, and again, if you guys need more time, you can always pause the video, or you can look it up by the case file number, and you can find all the filings, documents, complaints, motions, and all that stuff through Pacer. Now, we've already seen the body cam footage, we've heard the 911 call, we know the charges were dropped. This is his lawsuit now that he's filing because of the arrest. So we will keep an update on this case. You can also get updates right from Mr. Gibson's page. I'm sure Mr. Gibson will be thorough in providing updates to his subscribers as well. So if you don't know his channel, go ahead and on over. There'll be links in the description. There should be a link also in the pinned comment. Go on over to Mr. Gibson's page. Let him know the Major sent you, and you could get updates right from the horse's mouth. Now, I didn't include Mr. Gibson's version of the video recording. You can find that on his channel. So if you want to see his version of the whole interaction, you can head on over there and check that out. I just did the body cams for this video. But yeah, guys, go ahead and head on over there and show the guy a little love, a little support, because this is exactly what needs to happen. We need to be supporting people out there that is taking this to the next level, filing lawsuits, whether you get arrested or don't get arrested. Trust me when I say that you're going to have a much more productive time auditing if you try not to get arrested. If you try to get arrested, if you get arrested every time you can, then it's going to be very costly for you, and you know, it might even drive you out of doing auditing. First Amendment Strike Team is a classic example that he got arrested in New Jersey, I believe it was, Connecticut somewhere, and he had to fly back and forth. And all the money he won in the lawsuit was eaten up by him having to go back and forth for court and all that other stuff, all the travel. So trust me when I say you're going to have a much better time auditing and filing lawsuits when you're not having to fight false charges and pay bond and lawyer fees. Now, of course, with that being said, you know, there's always a time and a place to take an arrest. But again, that's up to you and you alone, my friends. You're the only person that knows your situation. If you have to work the next day, if you have whatever it is that needs to be done, if you don't have enough money for food for your family and bail money and lawyer money, you know, just starting out auditing, it's hard because you know, there's not enough support there for you yet, and it's hard to fight that at that point. So, you know, be smart about it, and you'll get a lot further in doing your accountability work. You know, if you're in it for entertainment and clicks and views, as far as that goes, then you can get arrested as much as you can afford to. We're only 15 pages into this. Okay, we're going to stop it there at about 20 pages in. And again, you can check that out on Pacer. If you need to, if you'd like to read the whole complaint, you can email me and I can get it to you that way. So yeah, let's you know, get this guy some support over there. Let's you know, check out his updates and see where this case goes, and just let him know that we're there for him, that you know, this is the kind of activity we want to see.